Hey everyone, Gil at Camp Pat Family Compound. What I had a bad thing happening when I was doing this, a little bad thing, technologically. The microphone is battery powered, and it was working for about the first 10 seconds and died, the video. And so I didn't find this out till I was in there doing editing, and I lost all the sound for about a half hour's worth of video that was going to take up several videos. I was editing several videos, and so I'm going to have to do voiceover for this. But one of these videos here is going to be for members only for about a week, and then I'll release it to everyone else here. So what I was doing here is these two green pieces of plywood here. I started out with a full sheet of plywood. The plywood is an inch and an eighth thick subfloor tongue and groove plywood, which they do not sell it here in Idaho. They sell it. I get it in California whenever I go back and visit and bring stuff up here, and I bring up a sheet or two with me. So there's the remainder of it over there inside the house there. So yeah, this is because this has totally thrown me off everything here with losing the sound for all that footage. So anyways, what I did was I drug the sheet over here, and I'll show it, and I drug it over, put it on there, marked the underside of it, cut one out, flipped it over, marked the other one, and cut it out, and I painted it. Now on this here, I had these brackets. I put brackets on both these sheets of plywood. The brackets here, when it's on there, keeps it from sliding around off. This one here is going to go on the barrel over there, and I'll have that as a separate video. Putting that on, just showing you how that goes on. But inside here is a ladder. And building the ladder is going to be members only for about a week or so, and then I'll make it public. But one of the things I'm going to be doing here for this winter, I'm just going to leave this on here the way it is with the brackets under there, holding this the way it is. Next spring, though, I'm going to cut it about probably about 9-10 inches in. Across here, put hinges on it, then screw down the short piece to it, and that's a whole nother video that's going to happen next year. But that way I'll be able to open it up and get inside to where I can use the ladder I built for it, special ladder, and yeah, so that's what's coming up here. So anyways, that's what's going to be happening here. And I have some other videos that I'll be doing here shortly that are going to stay members only. So if you want to see any of these videos, hey, you got to become a member of the channel. It's only 99 cents a month, and that's cheaper than a cup of coffee. So you can get a whole year's worth for the price of some coffees at Starbucks. So anyways, I'm going to go in now, and I'm going to do voiceover on the other one, showing you everything that happens. I did have my Kindle Fire recording some stuff, but I didn't start at the beginning, so I didn't have all the intro. So I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth the voiceovers and what I can pull off the Kindle. All right. Okay, so this is the water barrel tank, whatever you want to call it, where I got the valves in. I'm gonna put that ladder down in here, but I need to cut this 2x4 in half and attach it to the ladder so that it holds the ladder away from the edge of the barrel. So let's get at it here. So go ahead and lay the boards out here and put the ladder on it. The ladder is going to be offset to the side of the 2x4, so it actually gives it more space when I put it down in the barrel. And you'll see that later here. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be putting some screws through here into the 2x4 to hold the ladder to the 2x4s. Then when I get it all attached to the 2x4s, I'm going to put it down into the barrel there, and then I will screw some 4-inch screws into the plastic barrel to secure it to that. And once that is secured, then I can go in and out of there without any problems at all. So first thing I got to do is I got to drill some holes first. So let me grab my drills here. And what I'm using is number 10 by 1.5-inch screws. All right, that's secured. Now I'm going to put it in the over in the tank, and we will, or the barrel, and we will secure it there. So, all right, got to change things up here for a minute. Forgot a step. All right, change the camera back around over here. Make sure I got it aimed right. All right, so these are the number. This is the 4-inch by 10 screws I'm going to be using, and I'm going to I want to drill some pre-drill some holes in the 2x4s, make it easier to do so. Okay, got one problem, a little long, so got cut a little longer than I wanted. So now I got to do it. Now this was cut down in California, and so my wife brought it up here. I gave them the measurements, and I bet they thought that a little bit longer was better than shorter. So let me go ahead and pull this up. Now let me go get my Sawzall, and I will cut these off. Be right back. Alright, so I got a bimetal blade here on it, so I'm going to cut it just above this bottom rung. So I really don't need it down that low. Actually, I'm going to cut it up about here below this rung. Go. There we go. Just below the top here. this is where it gets a little tricky. Really need 3 hands for this. All right, there's one. Alright. Okay, that should hold it enough for me to go down in there and get the other 3 on each side. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's good. I'm going to grab the other camera and switch over to show you why I needed this, why I did it. Okay. So the reason I put the 2x4 backers here on it was to extend it out a little bit, give me more toe room. As you can see down there, my toes are hitting the side there, and my ball of my feet is just on the crowning over the back edge of that. So that's why I added the 2x4s on there. All right. Now to get myself out. Okay. That takes care of part 1.